But you talk a lot about um, mind shift and transformation and a deeper understanding and maturity. I know, so for me, there are several, like for instance, there are several um, things as a child that I didn't have like an appetite or a palate for. But as you grow into adulthood, it's like your preference and your taste changes. Like things you would eat as a child, you might not eat as an adult, or things you would never eat as a child, you eat as an adult. Like, and that's kind of how just our maturity level is with certain things in life. Like, what can you speak to that has transformed from your youth to now that you see and feel and do differently in a whole new way?
Since we, since you asking HD, I'm gonna keep it on music. Um, so as a growing up, or like when I first started making rap, like writing raps, like for real, I was like studying rappers, like the people who I thought were the best. I studied them and was trying to figure out what were they doing, like how were they able to put these words together and think this way, and what happened as a byproduct of that, and even trying to emulate what they're doing, trying to sound like them, and trying to like just doing everything so that I can fit into their greatness. Um, and what happened, what I can say, the maturity process is that, and this sounds all right. You can't out whatever that person is. You're never going to be able to outdo. Like you're not going to be able to out. Like let's say it this way, you're not going to be able to out Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Like it's not going to happen because he's Steph Curry. Like you're not going to be able to out Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan, right? Rest in peace to Kobe Bean, right? What I hear people talking about, like when I hear people like when they doing their top tens and top fives and stuff like that, and Kobe not in there, I'm looking at him like, yo, are you crazy? Like, how is he not there? But their their thinking behind it is he was so much like Michael that you know we can't put him in here because Michael's already here. Or like I'm just looking at him like, yo, what? He the GOAT. Mike's the GOAT. Like he the GOAT. Like he the GOAT. So if he the GOAT and this dude was the closest thing we've ever seen to the GOAT, how is he? What are you talking about? But in a sense, it almost like it opened me up to like a new perception. Like, yo, so you mean to tell me like you can actually get points taken like shaved off because you're so much like like what? But it makes you appreciate the person that you are.
Yeah.
And the maturity and the growth for me was just seeing one. I that was like we seen as a community and as a collective, we seen people go that like was like, yo, how these people are like kings, like queens, like how are they? These people were like superheroes, and they're gone now. And even personally, like seeing people who you're connected to, people in your family, like being, and I seen how fragile life was, and all of those things together, like all of those different pieces, brought me to a place where it's like, yo, all you have is like right now, this moment, this second, like that's all you have. Like time is not promised to you. We just lost DMX. It's like, yo, and that it was just like another reminder, like, yo, time is not promised to you. Like, you don't know when you're gonna go. Like, you gotta make sure that you like balling out. Like, you gotta make sure that when you go, like, I don't want to have nothing left. Like, where people like where I'm like in the grave and there's still promises and dreams and aspirations that I didn't get out. Like, not because I didn't get them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that to be the story. So that's been like the biggest mind shift. Like, I used to make excuses for why, or I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough people, I don't have whatever. Like, and you always are looking from this place of lack. And it's just like, but what do you have? You got a voice, like you got music, you got this, you got okay, you don't have 30 people like so and so has that can do all these moving pieces for you, but you know how to do all those things. So until those pieces come and fall into place, like you just gotta do it. Because at the end of the day, that's on you. Like you gotta build the thing so that people can know, like, oh, that's what we doing. You can't expect people to come in to like your vision and take over like your vision. Like you gotta actually birth it out so that people can see it, and then they'll come and they'll add pieces to it. You know what I mean? But I think sometimes we're so worried about what we don't have. Like that's been like the biggest thing for me is just like, all right, what do you have? What is God giving? Like he's giving me so many things, man. For me not to do something, it's just like it's almost crazy. Like when I think about it now. So
Yeah.